Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a makeup tutorial, and I'm actually going to be showing you guys how I created this makeup look. And I used my Too Faced chocolate bar palette, which I've had for a little while and have not had a chance to film with yet. So I'm super excited to show you guys how I created this makeup look. And the main color that I used in this palette is this one here. This is the color that I used all over the lid, and it's really what inspired this look because I have been wanting to film kind of a peachy eyeshadow look, and so I just centered the entire eyeshadow look around that color, and this is what I came up with. I think it's perfect for spring and summer because it kind of has that bronzy, kind of soft feel to it, but then it's also a little bit smoky for my girls out there that want something a little bit more than the basic everyday look. So this is the look that I created for you guys, and I'm super excited to share it with you. Also, this video is a collaboration with my friend here on YouTube. Her name is AndreaRenee, and she is also going to be creating a makeup look using the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. I'm really excited about collaborating with her on this particular makeup look because she is a few shades darker than I am, so it will be perfect to show you guys that you can create lots of different looks regardless of your skin tone, whether you're my skin tone, if you're darker than me, or even if you're lighter than me. You can still use this palette to create a ton of beautiful makeup looks. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. After you're finished watching, definitely head over to Andrea's channel and check her out as well. I will have her link to her channel as well as the link to her video listed in the description bar below. Definitely head over there and show her some love. I know that you guys are really going to love her and her channel and the look that she created using the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. She's super sweet, and I absolutely love her channel, so definitely make sure that you head over there and show her some love. So if you'd like to see how I created this makeup look using my Too Faced chocolate bar palette, then please keep watching. So the very first color that I'm going in with is this matte beige shade called White Chocolate. And as you can see, my eyelids are already primed. I used the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the shade Eden. And I'm just going to use this shade on a flat shader brush to set that eyeshadow primer. Following that, I'm going into a matte light brown shade. This one is called Milk Chocolate. And I'm picking this up on a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to start applying this into the crease and also on my brow bone. This shade is going to be our transition color, and it's just going to help to make blending the rest of our shadows a lot easier. Following that, I'm going into a darker, more chocolate brown. This one is called Semi-Sweet, and I'm taking a more tapered blending brush and placing this more precisely in the crease just to deepen up the crease area and define my eye a little bit more. And of course, in between each step, I'm just going to go in and blend away any harsh lines. Next, I'm taking a Milani Shadow Eyes eyeshadow pencil. This one is in the shade Champagne Toast. And I'm going to place this all over my eyelid as a base for the eyeshadow. And I'm also going to go in and blend it out with my finger just to make sure that it's a nice smooth base. Once I've done that, I'm going into this absolutely stunning champagne shade, and it kind of has some pink undertones to it. And I'm going to pick this up on a flat shader brush, and I'm really going to pack this all over my eyelid, not going above the crease. So you'll see me go in a few times, just really packing on this shade so that the color is as intense and pigmented as possible. And of course, once I've got that applied, I'm just going back in with that same blending brush with no additional product and blending out any harsh lines. Moving on to my outer V, I'm going to take this plum burgundy shade. I'm going to pick this up on a very small blending brush, and I'm going to begin applying this to the outer area of my eyelid. This is just going to give our eye some depth, and I am bringing that down a little bit onto my eyelid just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. And I'm just going to apply this color a little bit at a time, building it up slowly so that I have time to be able to blend it out and I'm not applying too much product at any one time. And then of course I'm going in with my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, and I'm going to apply this to my upper lash line, and I'm also going to apply a wing. And for those of you out there who have trouble applying perfect wing liner, laying down a piece of tape first makes it super easy because you don't have to worry about being too messy. And as you can see, it gives you a nice, crisp, sharp line. So following that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my face. I'm going to apply my primers, and then for my foundation today, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. And for all the shades and all the info about the products that I'm using throughout the video, just be sure to check the description box. I always list everything down there. But I'm just using a flat top kabuki brush. This one is by BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to press this foundation into my skin and blend it out for a nice, flawless finish. For concealer, I'm using my current obsession, the NYX HD concealer, and the one that I use is in the shade 07. And I'm just going to use my Real Techniques beauty sponge to blend that out underneath my eyes, on my forehead, nose, and also Cupid's bow and chin. And once I've got that blended out, I'm going in with my Ben Nye Banana powder and the other side of the sponge. And I'm just going to apply that to all the areas that I apply concealer to set everything in place and make sure that it doesn't crease or move throughout the day. And then following that, to set the foundation on the rest of my face, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the original formula, and I'm just going to apply this to all the areas of my face that have not been set, just to make sure that everything stays nice and matte all day. Following that, I'm going to fill in my brows, and then once I've got them filled in, I'm going in with my Anastasia brow gel in the shade Brunette, and I'm just going to lock all of that in place just to make sure that my brow hairs are laying down nice and smooth and they're not going to be moving around and flying all over my face throughout the day. So moving back to the eyes, I'm picking up that Cranberry Plum shade that we used in our outer V, and this is going to go right into my lash line. I'm literally pressing this right into my lash line, and then I'm going to go in with the light brown shade that we used in our crease to blend that shade out on a pencil brush. And then following that, I'm going to take this shimmery champagne shade called Champagne Truffle, and this is going to go on my inner corner as a highlight. And then once I've got that applied, I'm going to go in and apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. And then I'm going back in with that Milani Shadow Eyes pencil, and I'm going to apply this to my waterline. And this is going to help make my eyes look more open and awake. So next I'm going back into that matte beige shade. This is just going to go on my brow bone as a highlight. It didn't really show up a whole lot, but it did help to set the concealer that I used to shape underneath my brow. And then of course I'm going to go back in and blend all of that out. Now to add a little bit of bronziness to my skin, I'm using this Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting in Tahitian Glow, and it is absolutely stunning. It's very subtle, but it really gives your skin a really nice glow. And then I'm going into my Anastasia Contour Kit to begin contouring my face. The shade that I'm using first is Havana, and I'm just going to use this to kind of map out my contour in the hollows of my cheeks as well as along my forehead. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Espresso and use this to really deepen up that contour. I'm not going to apply a whole lot of this particular shade because I don't want it to be super intense, but I am going to use it to just hollow out and deepen up that contour a little bit. And then with whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to use that to contour my nose as well. Following that, I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. This shade is called Champagne, and I did custom build this palette, so these are the shades that I chose to add to mine to fit my particular skin tone. But I'm just going to apply this to my cheekbones and also down the center of my nose and Cupid's bow. And then I'm going into this e.l.f. blush palette. This one is in the shade Dark, and I'm going to apply this right in between that contour and the highlight. And I decided to do it this way because it helps to blend both of those together so that everything looks nice and smooth and blended, because that's what we want. We don't want choppiness. We want it to look nice and smooth and blended. So once you've applied your blush, you can go ahead and start lining your lips. This is a Milani lip liner in the shade Spice. I'm going to line my lips and fill them in completely. And then once I've got that applied, I'm going in with a new product. This one is the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Lip Gloss. This one is in the shade Rebel, and I'm just going to apply this right on top of that lip liner. And I have to say that so far I've really been enjoying these. And I did purchase all of the shades that are available, so if you're interested in seeing a review and lip swatch video, definitely give this video a thumbs up so that I'll know that you guys are interested. So here is the completed look. I'm very happy with the way that it came out. I feel like this is something that is definitely very wearable and that will look absolutely stunning on a ton of different complexions. If you have this palette, I definitely recommend trying this look out, and if you don't own the palette, I definitely recommend purchasing it because I absolutely loved using it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to head over to Andrea's channel and check out the look that she created using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.